Come here. Hold on. I'm stuffing my face. Whoa. Wait, actually, let me use the bathroom. Whoa, everyone. I'm back. Hold on, let me find some background music first. My goodness, it's been quite a while. No, it hasn't. It's just been 1 week. It's just 1 week. Huh. Then I'm back, see? Yeah, see? Whoa, everyone. CaspurrCatacini back at it again. Streaming live. After a 2-week break, supposedly. Welcome back, everyone. We all survived. No one took over Meow HQ while I was gone, which I'm appreciative of. I know you guys fought the intruders to your utmost capabilities. Vinkiro, thanks for the super chat. Okay, I have to warn. I am warning everyone. I have like these big sores on my mouth because I bit my lip. Something's been going on. It's very weird. I like woke up in the middle of the night, like and I was like, I bit my lip in my sleep, and I fall back asleep. And I woke up again. I could feel the tail end of my consciousness. I could feel that I am like clenching down and biting my lip for some reason. So I'm gonna get a mouth guard and sleep with that. Hopefully I stop biting myself. Something's going on. Also, I kind of threw out my voice. Been recording something, and I keep throwing out my voice. So my talking voice is okay. But a little rough. A little rough around the edges. But I'm back. Haley, thanks for the glizzy. Leafy, thanks for the 22 months. Ouchie. I could feel the sore on my lip brush up against my teeth when I talk and it hurts. Speaking of you and sleeping, I had a dream where someone donated $9 million negative dollars to me. Don't do that. Well, that'd be impressive because that would imply you would have $9 million. Some multi-millionaire has the funds to donate and then rescind them. Well, I would also have to have spent the $9 million to not have it in my bank to refund the person. Thank you, Levy. Lumafall, thanks for the membership. Alpaca, welcome back. 21 months. 21. Holy crap. A B, I am not. I always get a kick out of your little profile picture. Thanks for the gifted. Wolfram, thanks for the 6 months. Wolfram. Wingnut, thanks for the 18 months. Who's this guy? No. It's only been 2 weeks. Also, I've been making sure. I know you don't have, you lack object Oshi permanence, so I peeked into the Discord and I was playing Wordle throughout these 2 weeks. So thank you, Wingnut. Dreamy, thanks for 22 months. Hope you don't mind that I called Whiskey and Blackfoot to help after you're gone. Yeah, and a lot of good they did. What exactly did they get done? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Nushin, thanks for the 22 months. You're just growling at me? Okay, I deserve it. I was gone for 2 weeks. Chewy, thanks for the 21 months. Koi, thanks for the 22 months. CaspurrCatacini. I somehow managed to get time vacation on 1 week. Boss is streaming for his next break. Yes. I'm attending Anime Expo. Plus some dealings around the area during the weekend. And so after this week, I'll be taking another week break. I know, I'm evil. But I'm warning you now. Cheeb, thanks for the 22 months. Who are you again? Nice try. Hope you rested well and stay hydrated. I've been super dehydrated. I don't know what's going on. Scan! Thanks for 16 months, Scan. Welcome back. Now we're going to get this catboy back into hibernation. Back into hibernation? You want me to go back into hibernation? I'm a fat little Chad. Streaming all day until the sun goes down. I'm a Chad. I'm a fat little Chad. Why would I get a job streaming to Opurratives? Preview of my cover. Yeah. B, I'm not. Thank you for another gifted. Oh man, these sores in my mouth hurt so bad. I don't know what's going on. I definitely know I clamped down because like I woke up and just like the very tail end, you're kind of conscious of what you're doing like that half a second before you wake up. Don't know what's going on with me. I'm wet. Thank you for the 1 year. No, wait, what? 13 months. Sorry. Cold sore numbing stuff. I don't know if that works for like a physically afflicted wound. Boss, drink your water or I'll be evil chibi again. No. Year badge. You guys don't have that? Why not? Rev, thanks for 22 months. Welcome back. Now the time of day feels right again. It felt odd. Getting back. We'll get back into it. Playing some Pikmin, probably. Continuing Pikmin. When do I have it so I stream again? Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday, I think. HD, thanks for 21 months, HD. Rye, thanks for the gifted 3 months gifted. Wingnut, thanks for the prime. Andy, thanks for 21 months. Andy, Level Boss, feels like it's been ages. Doth's only been 2 weeks. Also, we're doing a Zatsu today. My God. I never do those. I never do those. And for good reason. Maybe I'll boot up Minecraft. Cassie, thanks for the 21 months. Mo, and happy first full day of summer. Is that today? Man, it's been so freaking hot. I'm taking drastic measures. I'm reapplying my sunscreen. First of all, even wearing sunscreen. Ugh. But tis I partaking in sunscreen wearing. And I reapply it. I got these UV sleeves for my arms. Just because the sun's been beaten down. Like, I put sunscreen on my arms, but the sun is so intense that I needed something more drastic. Day, thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back, boss. Thank you. You hear my voice. My voice is giving out a little bit on this very particular upper. Not my talking voice. There. See that entire portion of my range from like my talking voice all the way to right up there? No sound comes out. That's not good. Uh-oh. Hopefully that recovers. Rev Day. Huh? Rev Day. Right, thanks for all the gifted, Rye. Dragon Ace, thanks for the gifted. Akino, thanks for 21 months. Welcome back, thank you. Alexander's, thanks for the 11 months. Emery, thanks for 17 months. Moo. Ginon, thanks for the 21 months. Tier 2. Are you back from your little trip? I timed it, actually. So that we can continue Pillman. Rye, thanks for the tier 3. You return tomorrow. Well, just in time for me to continue Pillman. Welcome back, boss. Hope you had a nice breaky. Hope you didn't work too hard. It was not much of a break. It was not much of a break. It was quite hellish, I'll be honest. But it was much needed break from streaming, at least. I would have, I don't know how I could have done everything I needed to get done. Thank you for all the gift of Rye. Agent Gila, thanks for the 19 months. I've missed your little spinning preambles to the stream. Mystic Tiger Lily, thanks for 22 months. Welcome back, Caspurr. 2 paper clips. Boss. What the heck? Hope you've been having a good time off, recovering from your voice breaking. I definitely need to have better practices when I'm recording. Well, usually my singing's pretty strong, regardless of how hard I am on my throat. But pushed it with his latest thing. Wooch, Woochster, thanks for the 1 year. Any good eats? Yeah. Had a lot of pho. I don't know why. Been having a lot of pho. I think because I've been stressed out. Not sick. Cross my fingers. Knock on wood. Not sick, but pho has this like therapeutic kind of quality to it. You freaking chud. What the heck? Actual pho. Tell us about all the food. I've been eating these bagels. That's what I was eating right before stream. The brand is Solas or Sola. They're like these fiber bagels, and they're not that good. But I've been eating them, and they're supposed to keep you full. Fiber. My tummy was hurting earlier, but it passed. Oh, I went on like a run, like last week. I don't know, because, sometimes you got, like, this pent-up energy. You're just feeling like you're kind of, like you know, you're feeling aggressive. You're feeling like, you know, you want to blow off some steam. But like, for me, I already worked out for the day. You know, I work out in the mornings. So it's like, well, I can't go to the gym and lift weights again. You know, my central nervous system can't take that load of like going a second time in the day. I no longer have access to a punching bag. And, you know, walking, that doesn't really blow off steam going on a walk. So I was like, you know, I'll go for a run. So I went on a run. First time running in a very long time. I had to look up, I watched like tutorials on how to run. There's actually a specific way you're supposed to run. I watched the video tutorials. Apparently I didn't follow them correctly because my knees hurt so bad, I'm done with running. I had one day where I was going to be like, I'm going to start running. I ran, not even that much. I went out for 2 miles. I ran for the first mile and I walked the second mile back. And my knees are fucking screaming. And it's been hurting. And I will no longer be running. Hold on my shoes. Well, that's funny you say that because I went on the run and I don't think they're that old, but I kind of was like, my knee was hurting and like my pinky toe was kind of hurting out. And I did get myself new walking shoes rather, like orthopedic. They're so big. They're like Sonic the Hedgehog's shoes. They're so big. I got some orthopedic shoes. I know there's a lot of popular brands. I ended up getting these. What is this called? Brooks Ghost Max 3. They're quite expensive, but I think, well, I'm trying to do way more cardio than usual. Hot Caspurr summer and all that. And I was like, you know what? I need like a good pair of, I can't just be wearing Converse everywhere or sandals or whatever it might be. I want like a good solid pair of walking shoes, so I got these. They're pretty good. We'll see. Well, I think what I found is I think I have a wide foot. Not like a super wide foot, but like I realized I was walking around these shoes and my pinky toes kept hurting after a while. And I think it's because my toes don't have the room to splay out. So I got like a little bit of these ghost shoes Brooks Ghost Max 3? Why do they name shoes like cars or something? Or like gamer peripherals? So they're pretty good. And hopefully I got my little walkies. We talked about this on stream a long time ago. A very long time ago. There's a brief mention of my Apple Watch. And the Apple Watch kind of sucks. I want to be careful not to spend too much money, but kind of interested in getting a different fitness watch. The Garmin's, yeah. Well, the Apple Watch has such bad battery life. Does anyone here have an Apple Watch can resonate with this statement? Why does it have the battery life of one single day? One single freaking day. Oh, just get a Fitbit? Wait, I think I have one. You just reminded me, actually. Ram, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome back. Hello, hello. Thanks for the 16 months. Big toe box too? Yeah, I'm getting more. You know, the orthopedic shoes, they're good for you, I guess, but they're like, why do they have to be the ugliest things? They're like Roblox shoes on people. But I'm wearing them. Gonna be traveling a lot this summer, heading into the end of the year, walking around. So I was like, you know what? Let me invest in a good pair of walking shoes. Walking/standing shoes. Okay, thanks for the 20 months. Medical clogs. Like a nurse wears. And they say if you want to know what shoe is good for standing around is look at what the nurse is wearing, right? Because they're on their feet all day and stuff. The grandpa shoes. They're pretty comfortable, I guess. Are you hyped to walk around Anime Expo? Dude, I'm gonna be walking. It's gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta walk all the way from Kentia Hall to Hall H in 10 minutes somehow. No problem. Watch this. I'll be walking, shoving little kids and old grannies. Get out of my way. Walking here in my Brooks Ghost Max 3. There's this brand, maybe you guys wear it. They're apparently really good for you, like orthopedically. On? Have you seen these? I see people wear these all the time. But they are like, apparently they're really good for you, but they're like Bionicle shoes, man. They're like something a Bionicle has. I can't. I'm not trying to be super stylish when I'm walking around the grocery store, but they're so crazy looking. But apparently they're really good for you. Wait, that sounds cool though. Hokas. Yeah, what was the... I almost bought one of those too. I forget what the name of it was. It was between a Hoka. I watched... You know, the thing is, I've always done this. Maybe there's an overcorrection, but I watch YouTube videos on like fucking nearly any purchase I possibly make. I'll watch like 3 YouTube videos about it. On stupid stuff too, like USB-C cables. Like I shouldn't need to watch a review, but there's 100 videos of like testing the transfer speed and power charging capabilities of every popular Amazon USB cable. It's the same. It might as well just be the same. But I watched like 20 different walking shoe videos from random influencers and orthopedic surgeons and all these people. And I decided to get these. So, okay, but I do something. Okay, so this is I have a confession to make. I have another confession to make, and this is not good, but I'm gonna admit to it. This is not good, especially because I'm a quote unquote internet influencer, content creator, right? This is not good thing that I do, and I don't encourage you guys to do this when it comes to me specifically. When you watch a video on a product or something and it's like, oh, that's pretty good, I want to go buy it, they have their links in the description. I don't know. Okay, the thing is, I don't know why I do this now that I'm saying it out loud, but I purposefully don't click the link and I'll navigate to the website myself, then type it in. I actually don't know why I do that now that I say it out loud, but I don't want to click the link. I don't know why. I don't know why. Ellabirds, thanks for 20 months. Wear the Roblox shoes. I got a pair. These shoes are expensive. Actual hater shit. I don't trust it. I don't know why I don't trust the link, but I don't trust it. For some reason, I feel like it's going to be more expensive or not the genuine link for some reason. You do that too, Wolfram? Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, like I just don't like, I don't know what's going on when I click that link, but I don't lie. I'm not just suspicious of it. Okay, so I got this. I went on a run. And I was like, ooh, you know, this is like this is genuine advice from me. If you're trying to do something that requires some level of discipline or hardship, like exercising or whatever, the best way to get yourself to commit to it is make it a performative thing, a consumerist, capitalist consumption thing, performatively. And I think it's good. It's good because it's motivating, because it kind of places you outside of yourself, so you don't need to like conjure some deep like self-fulfilled motivation from yourself. You know, it feels good to be performative in a way, so it makes you do it, right? Like for me, I wanted to start running, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna get like a thing to hold my bottle, right? And it clips around your waist and your water bottle goes in there. Rose, thanks for the 15 months. The subliminal click the link in the bio throughout the video. Oh, I flash it for like half a millisecond. You know, so or like I just got new shoes, which is gonna, to walk, right? Yeah, I could have just walked in my normal shoes. Like I was experiencing some discomfort and maybe some knee pain. I was like, maybe look for better solutions. So it's not like it's completely useless. But, you know, I could have just... It wouldn't have been that big of a deal to not buy new shoes. But I bought new shoes for myself because I'm like... And then now I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go on a walk. And maybe more often. Because I am, like, performatively, you know, engaging with the... You know, but so I got, like, this thing. It clips around your waist and your water bottle goes into, like, this holder. And I have, like, this squeeze bottle. You know, like this kind of, like, you ride a bicycle, almost. Like one of those squeeze bottles. I put it in the, it kind of diagonally, right, into this. And then you can zip your phone into it as well. And I go. And then I start to run. And I take 3 steps. And I should have, like, eased into it, but I broke into a, not like a sprint, but I started running. I ran, and I took 3 steps, and the bottle, like, my hip jostling, the bottle goes up and whacks myself in the balls, and I'm like, I have to stop for, like, 5 minutes because it hurts so bad. And so I took it, and I spun it around to where the bottle's on my backside, and then I took 3 more steps, and then the bottle fell out. Because it's like, it's not positioned correctly when it's behind you. So then I had to, like, do this thing where I put it in front, but, like, kind of pushed it to the side. So it wouldn't fucking jostle and slap my nuts at each time I took a step. Get a backpack? Well, I thought, like, you know, like, I didn't want to be so over cucumbered with stuff, you know, and, like, the backpack gets wet. I'm just going on a little jog. I'm not going hiking or anything. So I was like, yeah, just a little clip around the waist, you know, like, just a little simple thing. So I got a good system, kind of pull it. But, you know, I gave up on that. I don't think anyone should run. I truly don't think anyone should be running, ever. Unless you're an Olympic sprinter or you do track and field. I just think it's I searched it up. Apparently, supposedly rather, it ages you faster. Like, you take a hard step and it's making your skin sag, which it sounds fake, but at the same time I could believe it. But also my knees. Fuck, dude, my knees. I was like, I really fucked my knees up on, like, a single 1 mile jog. I wasn't even running. And the thing is, it wasn't even that, like, does it have my activity here, I wonder? No. I did like it was like a 22-minute mile jog. Which, if you're not familiar, not good. Not good. So I'm gonna walk on the treadmill from now on. It's funny how, because any other person probably would go like, I want to go on a jog. Okay, whoop whoop, put on your shoes, whoop whoop, go out the door, go on a little jog. But, like, there are so many steps to me going on my jog. I bought stuff, I waited for the stuff to get there. I watched YouTube tutorials on how to run. I like this one video that was like, you shouldn't run, you should gallop like a horse. Imagine like a horse. And I was like, okay. And then I did it and I was like, wait, that actually, I do feel the difference. I guess I was being really heavy-footed on my steps, like I'm wearing concrete shoes or something. But anyways, it's done. The jogging arc is over. It lasted 1 single day. Dreamy, thanks for 21 months, Dreamy. Agent takeovers and running mishaps aside, missed you a lot, boss. Hope you had a good time off. Gotta sleep in some and actually rest. I did not. And happy belated Father's Day to Papacini. Yes, we celebrated Father's Day. Was that freaking yesterday? Or was that the day before yesterday? I had like a family brunch. We had Thai food, and it was yummy. Well, I've been really busy lately. This is the busiest I've been in years. I'm not even kidding. Probably busiest I've been in years. And God, no. I mean, this is the busiest I've been, period, I think, in my entire professional career. That's not even exaggeration. This is definitely the busiest I've ever been. My parents know that, so I was like, I was like, Dad, what are you doing next week or whatever? And they're like, no, you know, we don't gotta do anything. No, you're busy with work and stuff. And I was like, oh, you know, okay, whatever. But then I thought, you know what? No. I have a new philosophy. I don't know if this counts as like midlife crisis type stuff, but I have like a new philosophy, and I don't know what, I didn't have any near death experience, or no one close to me passed away lately or anything. But my philosophy is like, I want to do as much as I possibly can every single day, whether it's not just work related, but like, you know, I was talking to my friends, we were trying to figure out a day to go see, was it He-Man or Digital Circus finale? I have not seen it yet. I the last episode, I think I'm only on episode 3 or something, but you know, I kind of, and not in like a down kind of way, but I was just having, you know, these philosophical chats you have with your bros at 1 a.m. on Discord or something, and I was like, I think that like in 10 years we will think back and think that this is the best time of our lives now. And I think the sentiment will be like, you know what? We should have gone to see that shitty movie. We should have gone to see every single shitty movie that ever comes out, because we should just strive, as long as we could afford it, to do as much as we can every single day, because we have one life and our time is precious with one another. And we just, like, you know, if we walk out of the theater and it was like, that sucked, Jared Leto sucks, great. I want to experience as much as I can. You know, that's why I went on my run, jogging. I just trying to like, I just want to do as much as I can, both like in my personal life and work related, just as much as I possibly can. Because for me, I forget what was the interview. I watched this one interview with the person was rich, you know, multi-bajillionaire. I forget what industry this old person was with, and they were like doing an interview. I was listening to it. Or no, I read this article. I was listening to a podcast talking about this article. That was this interview. Doesn't matter. And this, you know, if you have $10 million, you're like, that should be it, you know? You quote unquote won. Zune, thanks for the 2 months, Zune. And the interviewer's like, the rich old guy, I think he was in his 50s. He asked the interviewer, like, hey, how old are you? And he's like, I'm 33. And he goes, 30, and it's kind of like written in a way where he's kind of noting what this guy is saying. And it says, like, he takes a deep breath and he sighs, and under his breath he goes, 33, wow. I'd give anything to be 33 again. You know, and I was like, wait, that's older than I am now. This person has made like $1 billion. And he's saying he would give anything to be an age that is over the age I am. Like older than me I am now. And I was like, wow. Right? Like, I'm not even the age that this person would like sacrifice his entire career and family and who knows what, doing like a Griffith Behelit blood seal sacrifice. You know? So I don't know. I'm just trying to do as much as I can. So it's like, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Like, I had to drive all the way back. I was visiting, and I was like, you know what? I'll just drive back and visit again. Whatever. And they're like, oh, it's so hot. It's such a long drive. I'm like, I don't care. If I can do it. The only excuse should be like, oh, well, I have to do blank. Like, I have to work or whatever. But if the rebuttal, my internal rebuttal is like, well, I'd rather just not. Or like, I'm too tired. No. Must do. Must do. My cousin was telling me about how he always looks for the oldest and youngest person in every cemetery he visits. What the hell? Sandman. Seeing the range of human lifespan helps him appreciate the life he has. Yeah, I think... totally unrelated. I've been going through this kind of mentality, totally unrelated, but you saw that Oliver Tree passed away in that helicopter crash. That's crazy. That Oliver Tree was 32. $32? God, I mean, you know, early 2020s, TikTok fame, like... What was it all for if you just die, you know? Omega, thanks for the 22 months. Who's his new red VTuber? Yeah, I'm thinking about going green. I don't know. But yeah. I encourage you guys to do the same. Obviously, living life to the fullest requires money, you know? So you can't always just do whatever, but within your means, I would encourage you to, like, your friend messages you, hey, want to do blank? And you're kind of like, do it. You should do it. You know, I think back to my early 20s and I was not even a person yet. And I was like in a stupor. What was I doing? What was I doing? Nothing, really. Just kind of autopiloting through life, you know? Such a shame. But it's not too late. So I did download the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I had it installed on my computer for, God, how long has that been out? 6 years? I finally downloaded it and I started playing it. It's pretty fun. I didn't know it was an action game. I thought it was turn-based. But it was pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I'm still very early on, doing all these side missions. Well, they announced the new one. Okay, so they got me, okay? They got me on Steam. Because they announced the third remake, Final Fantasy VII. You can change the turn-based. No, thank you. No. Absolutely not. I don't think I could bear it. They announced the third one, and then they did a sale. Okay, so it was this weird trap, this weird like sunken cost trap, right? They announced the new one. What was it? State of Play? Was it Sony State of Play or one of these, you know, summer game announcement things? Which a lot of cool stuff. And then on Steam, they did like the Square Enix Final Fantasy sales, crazy sale, right? And then so I was like, they just announced the third one, and now the second one is on sale on Steam. And I already purchased the first one, but I've never played it. But here I am, and I'm like, okay. And it was kind of like chicken or the egg situation where it's like, well, if I buy the second one and it's on sale, it will force me to play it. Is that weird? And so I did buy it, and I was like, well, now I gotta play it. Is that a weird thing to do? Makes sense? See, now I have the second one. I'm gonna play it. And then the third one's going to come out. Hey, Murky. Ditch them all and play Final Fantasy 8? 8. Which one is 8? Is that when they're in the water? No, can't possibly be. That's 10? 10? The one with Squall. I know nothing about that one. The only Final Fantasy I've played is the original 7, and I never finished it or anything. And a little bit of the boy band one where they're in a car with Noctis. Play a little bit of that one. And the most I've played is the one with Lightning, because it was on the Xbox. 15, is that the boy band one? Yeah, I played the That was a good period. Was that 13? 13 with lightning? A bias in that? I can't remember. I just remember that being good times. Like, I remember going to anime. Well, I don't know. What year did Final Fantasy 13 release? I have memories of going to Anime Expo, and there was a lot of cosplayers from that, and I just kind of remember that being, like, a good time. I never beat the game. It really, like, played it that much, but... 2010? Wow. Dear Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Hey, Lane. Thanks for the 21 months, Lane. Whoa. What else? What else from that? All these, the slew of game announcements lately. What's been out? What got announced? Fable is finally coming out. Sonic's birthday. Been seeing a lot of Sonic stuff. A lot of Sonic stuff. Listen, I'm a big Sonic fan. Guild Wars 3, that's right. Definitely gonna try that out. New Gears of War prequel game. Xenoblade Genesis. Switch 2 editions for the rest. I love Xenoblade. Dude, it's like Xenoblade is like the same kind of thing like Octopath Traveler, where it's like, I'm not saying they're bad, but it's like a little more niche than like the mainstream stuff. And I know 2 people that play these things, but they re-release and make like 1,800 versions of these games. And there's a new version always announced. You know, I have these 2 friends, and I can't stand them because their favorite IPs are Final Fantasy 7, particularly, specifically, Resident Evil, and Silent Hill. And I swear that they announce a Resident Evil remake or a Resident Evil new game every single fucking month. Same thing with Silent Hill. And then Final Fantasy 7 too. That not even Final Fantasy as a whole, but Final Fantasy 7 particularly, I feel gets a new announcement every... I feel Resident Evil, a new $70 game comes out on Steam every month. I swear it feels that way. It's like Silent Hill remake, Silent Hill X2 remake, and then Resident Evil 15, and then it'll be Silent Hill 3 Redux, and then Resident Evil Revisit R Z, and then the next one there'll be Silent Hill Requiem, and then the next one it's Resident Evil Return to Spooky Village. And then the next one, there'll be Silent Hill, the movie. And then the next month, there'll be Zack Krieger, Resident Evil, the movie. And then there'll be Resident Evil 2, re-release. I swear, they release these... it's like... My favorite things are Halo and Sonic. Those things haven't had a good game in years. Sonic Frontiers was okay. Sonic Frontiers was pretty okay. It was good. But that's what pisses me off about Sonic. There's a Sonic 35th anniversary. Get the new Sonic shoes from this Mexican brand that are making soccer cleats. Hot Topic has the new Sonic backpack. There's a Sonic Seiko watch you can buy for $2,000. You can get the Sonic figurine, the Sonic Adventure 2 collab figurine. There's so much Sonic shit. What about a Sonic game? But Sonic Frontiers... let me see. Sonic Frontiers release. 2022. What was the last good Sonic game released before Sonic Frontiers? Hello?
Colors. When did Colors was pretty good. I'm sad we never beat it. We got so close and then my computer exploded. So much good Sonic, like, peripheral stuff. But, like, come on. USB hubs, they always... Yeah, I don't... Why do they always suck? You know, I think... I feel like most people have a need for more than, like, 4 USB slots. Deltarune Chapter 5? Are we even on Chapter 5? What was the last chapter we played here? I am on 5. Problem is, playing them, like... Those games really beg you to replay them, huh? Those chapters. Don't know if I even remember what has happened. And the nuances. And that's the toughest thing with the themes or whatever is going on. There's like these little moments, right? It's like, oh, you know, Deltarune, Undertale. It's like, in this scene, the light sparkled in just this way. And it shone on his face. And it showed that, like, it was... I'm not going to remember any of that shit. And you're going to be like, yes, but remember when you went to the basement and the thing was like that? I'm like, no, I don't. Fans just been watching you play and she sends updates. I baby rage a little bit. Boss, my 3-year-old really wanted Sonic PJs even though she doesn't know Sonic, but I thought of Boss, so I had to buy them. That's awesome! You know, that's the thing. Sonic survives on pure aura. Sonic just has such a cool vibe. Just this timeless... Like, if you're a kid, you can't help but like Sonic. I was reading this thing where it's like... Sonic Frontiers was like their last chance, or Sega was going to end Sonic. It'd be like Rayman or something. The bad example, Rayman came back for some reason, because I guess there are people that exist that are like, can't wait for the next Rayman. But I was reading it, and they're like, yeah, can you believe, like, they were gonna... It's like, yeah, I can. 15 years of dog shit. I should know. Rayman, that's my goat. Did you guys ever watch that TV series where it had Rayman eating the sushi off of the naked cow? It was like, it had a bunch of Ubisoft, like, character IPs in it. What was that? It was like Tony Lightning Blade or something. Dragon Axe Johnson. It was like a show. Captain Laserhawk. Yeah. Yeah. I watched a lot of that. I don't think I finished it, but I watched a lot of it. It was kind of fun. I liked Rayman in it. Yeah. Sure that wasn't a dream? No, it was on Netflix, I think. Oh, speaking of movies, I watched this kung fu movie called The Furious. That was so sick. If you haven't seen it, The Furious. It was so... If you can handle some, like, violence and gore, mild gore, I would say go watch it. It was a really fun kung fu flick. I would say, like, if you have a group of friends, I'd go see it with them. It's a good, like, fun little watch. I don't think it's going to be in theaters much longer, so I would, if you have the chance, I think it was really good. I'm not really was as good as Ip Man. It was way better than Ip Man. Ip Man's got a little bit too much of, like... I love Ip Man. Especially that one where he fights all of the karate people in the dojo. Ip Man's got way too much propaganda. Like, I'm okay with propaganda in my movies. There's propaganda everywhere in all these movies. You know, they always make a statement, right? Top Gun type of stuff. But, like, in Ip Man, it takes me out of the movies. It's like, okay. Oh, here he goes. Hey, I'm just speaking my truth. It's on par to the Protector. What were the... Remember, Onbok? Onbok? I remember that was the really cool kung fu film my friends and I loved in, like, middle school, high school. Where he avenges his elephant. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Tony Jaa, yes. I gotta... The Furious, it kind of brought back all these memories of these old kung fu films I watched as a kid. I want to revisit some of them. Well, yeah, the guy from The Furious, it was like The Raid. Well, that's the thing. I've never seen The Raid, but people were like, "Oh, he's from the Raid." The producer, he fights in the film, and I think he's a producer. And I was like, "Oh, I should watch that, The Raid." Jet Li, I was not really familiar with Jet Li. OG Jackie Chan films. The Policeman or something? I think I've seen that. Drunken Master. Well, I didn't watch much Jackie Chan or Jet Li, but I did watch what is it? The Forbidden? The Forgotten? It was the kung fu movie with Wukong in it. Wukong throws his staff out, and it's like this isekai thing where it finds this like kid, and he finds it and he gets teleported to the Forbidden Kingdom. Is that what it was called? I enjoyed that. That was fun. $2010s? Yeah. Oh, it got me I was thinking of God, it was this Chinese... Dude, some of these Chinese movies are really good. I need to figure out a way to parse recommendations for it. I watched this movie... God, what is it called? It was the precursor of, like, the Journey to the West movies. God, what is it? There's a... It's so hard to describe what even happened in this film. It opens with him fighting a big fish. There's a big fish in the lake, and he fights the fish. And then there's like the handsome guy that's actually a big pig demon, and he fights the pig demon. And then they fight Wukong. He releases Wukong at the end, and then at the very end, they go off on their journey. And it's like the prequel to the Journey to the West. I watched that a long time ago, and I was trying to remember the name of that film. Can't remember. Journey to the East. Or no, it would be Journey to the West, but like less west. Journey to the West, Conquering the Demons. Let me search this up. Let me see if this is it. Yep. That's it. Oh, this is Stephen Chow. Oh. No wonder I liked it so much. This is Kung Fu Hustle guy. Dude, I might be on my Kung Fu arc. Yeah, you better watch out. I'll break another monitor. Actually, I should not say that. I just broke another... I broke a TV screen. I was doing some filming somewhere. And we have this TV on like a rolling monitor cart stand, and I pushed it away ever so slightly, and it slammed into a tripod. It didn't even slam. It just touched a tripod. I turned it, and it struck the top of the tripod at like the
perfect fucking angle, and it just went. Psh! It scared the crap out of me because I didn't even like push it that hard. You know, I just kind of pushed it out of the way so I can reach down and unplug something or reach for the electrical outlet, and it tapped it, and it went psh! And just fucking broke the entire screen. It was a shitty Hisense though. If you have a Hisense branded monitor or TV, I'm sympathetic because what an awful brand. I do not recommend Hisense. That TV gave us such headache all the time. That was also us. You deflected it. You followed me. How does the same thing happen 2 different times? I don't know. Well, you know what's bad? Like, TVs, when you press the power button, the TV should turn on. You know, that TV, it was always, like, finicky when I pressed the power button. Will it boot up and connect to the HDMI input? Is it going to be finicky? Do I have to press the power button again? Like, TVs are so bad. You know, I'm going to have to replace it because we use it a lot to self-monitor when we record stuff. And I'm like, you know what? It might not be as big, but I'm just going to get a monitor. Because I feel a monitor is just like, press the power button, it turns on. Is there an HDMI plugged into it? It'll pick up the source. Why are TVs so like finicky and bad on, you know, you're like trying to calibrate it, trying to plug in your Switch, right? Or your Steam Deck or something. It's always like, is it connected? Nope. It's on like the Tubi TV ad like splash page that looks like it's something that your grandma uses, right? And it's like live on Tubi now, and it's like a freaking comedy with Nathan Fillion or something, and it's like, watch this bullshit Hallmark TV television channel or something. So I'm just gonna get a monitor, like a gaming monitor. What else happened? I don't know. Kind of been out of the loop with all these game announcements. There's probably something I'm missing. Something I'm forgetting. Oh, I do feel the anime giblets coming back to me. I spoke on this before. I had been... Oh, there's a Pokopia update. When does that come out? Yes. The you can dress up and also underwater, I think. I did see that. What was I saying? Power World is finally releasing. Ocarina of Time remake. I'll play it. Oh, my anime giblets. Yes. You know, I go long periods of not having any inkling of desire to watch anime, but I feel it bubbling up. I might try to catch up on a bunch of stuff. I was watching these Demon Slayer clips from like the entertainment arc, district arc. I never even watched. I finished the manga. That's the Zelda game you play? Yeah, I think so. If it's on, the thing is, let me get some value out of purchasing my Switch too. They release some stuff, and if I have some interest, I'll play it. So I watched some Demon Slayer clips, and I was like, wait, this shit is gas. This is sick. I remember why I like Demon Slayer so much. I really like Demon Slayer, but I didn't watch any of the stuff after the movie, the Mugen Train movie. And that movie is probably one of my favorite anime movies of all time. Might be one of my favorite movies, period, of all times. And I was just gonna watch it, and I was like, man, I forgot how good Demon Slayer is. I feel like, you know, every Nezuko sticker on the side of a Subaru is justified, because Demon Slayer actually is gas. And Tanjiro's such a good main character. He doesn't have, like, the same main character syndrome that, like, Deku has. Itadori has. Is this a normie take? What the hell? No. Well, there's a scene. It was the scene where he, it's really early on. This is the mist. What is the arc called right after the entertainment district, the red light district? Is it the Mist Village arc, or like, it's when they're forging the weapons? The sword one. What is that one called? Well, whatever that arc is. The Swordsmith Village? Yeah, at the very end of it, you know, he has to decide whether to sacrifice Nezuko or go chase the demon. And I was like, man, you know, I was watching, I was like, I forgot, one, how good of a main character Tanjiro is. And two, just how good Demon Slayer is. So I'm kind of like, I think I'm going to try to like download the episodes. I think it's on Netflix, Demon Slayer. And I put it up. I bought like this thing on Amazon. It's like this little rubbery thing that you can put on the top of the treadmill. So you can put your phone in. I'm going to watch it while I go on my little walk. That's the thing with treadmills. They have like the little lip for your phone. But it's so low and I feel like I'm craning my neck. It can't be good for you to look at your phone where they put the little lip. You need to get like a thing that goes on the top of the treadmill and it like hooks onto the top and rests on top. Because like I'm at the gym and this is like a weird thing. I don't know who is in charge of who has the remote to the gym TV, but it doesn't matter what gym it is. It's just like the worst fucking shit you've ever seen is on the TV. You know, some Zachary Levi starring Hallmark vaguely Christian bullshit. But the thing is, the treadmills are like right in front of it, and I cannot help, like, unless I'm closing my eyes, I can't help but watch it because it's right in front of me and it's so distracting. I try to tune it out, but I can't. I have to watch it. It's too in my face. Honey, hi, thanks for the raid. Thank you. I'm CaspurrCatacini. I'm ranting and raving about my treadmill time. And the thing is, there's a treadmill that's like the furthest away from the TV, but that's the bad treadmill. Who puts on? They should just put on some anime. They should just have like Invincible on loop or Dragon Ball Z on loop or something. HGTV? Wait, hold on a minute. That sounds epic. Well, I would take HGTV over like, you know, it's like these. What's that cop show with Nathan Fillion? What is that called? It's got that Asian guy in it too, and Rookies. Yeah, that's it's coworker slop. Rookies, like so fucking bad, because it is just like it. Oh, Ted Lasso. Oh my god, I love The Rookie. You're so pretentious. You like I hate you. I can't stand watching it when I'm on the treadmill. Well, the thing is, it's like I can't stand Rookies and Ted Lasso in extended periods. Because it's got the thing is, every episode is like, it's too much of this feel good like family show where Nathan Fillion's like, yeah, and that's it. We showed him the good in people's hearts. Doesn't cost much to trust your neighbor, huh? You know, and it's like, it's too much for me. I can't take that much. It's good on like a single TikTok clip when I see it. Yeah, oh, dude, the scene where... I mean, I guess there's a reason why it's so popular. It's so, like, reverse-engineered TV slop. The scene where the Asian guy gets the pipe through his head. Is it his head? I must have seen that scene on TikTok, like, 50 different times. And I watch it. I watch it all the way, every single time. Even though I can't stand it. But I do.
Wait, you haven't seen that? You should watch the Rookies. Rookies? The Rookie? Or is it Rookies? It's The Rookie. Oh. This is what I mean, dude. He's just watching it through random episodes and clips and forming an opinion. No, I watch full episodes when they played at the gym. I'll get a Dropout subscription so I can watch it. Okay, okay, Lane. Maybe I was too harsh on the Rookie. The Dropout is goated? Well, I didn't say Dropout's not goated, but they put the Rookie on Dropout, I think. Do you watch Game Changer? No, I don't watch any of the Dropout content. Not by principle. I just never have like. Oh, I watched the what is Dropout the guys who do like they take two dudes and they put them in like realistic Hollywood level like cosmetic costume makeup and then they reveal it to them? Is that Dropout? Yes. Yes, that's VIP. That's good. I like that. I've seen clips of that. Very important people. Oh. Welcome back, our little Chud. I'm a Chud, I'm a Chud, I'm a fun little Chud. Streaming all day. I am back. I threw out my voice recording, though. Oh, honestly, I'll probably end stream soon. My voice is... My throat's very, yeah, my throat's... I put it through the ringer. It's kind of sore. Talking like this. Manga Rat, thanks for the 10 months. I did not watch the Digital Circus finale, no. I've been saying I want to catch up and watch it with you guys on a watch along, but I just don't know what day I can squeeze it in. Daniel, hello. He shits on my show and leaves. You know what? I'll watch an episode of The Rookie just for you. I'll watch it the next time I'm on the treadmill. I'll get a Dropout subscription and I'll boot up a random episode of The Rookie. Saturday? Oh! Oh God, you think I'll survive do you think I'll survive spoilers? Watch one season. Okay, well, how many episodes do you give a show? Like, not an anime. I feel anime is different. But like a show with like real people. Yeah, I come back and I'm a cop. I'm like, I change my color to blue. And I'm the Rookster. 5 episodes. Wow. You guys are generous. I'll do 2. One full season? You're just watching the whole thing. What the hell? This is why you suck. LOL. What the? I have things to do. Rookie has like 9 seasons. Okay, listen. Hold on. I'm not gonna watch all 9 seasons of The Rookie because we talked about it on stream. I'll give it a shot, okay? I will give it a shot. There. I will give it a shot. What other anime? Oh, I saw it on Netflix. I've asked you guys this before. What is the name of the Fullmetal Alchemist creator's new show? I want to watch that too. Daemons of the Shadow Realm. Oh, that's what you were saying. I don't know what... I ignored what... I didn't know what you were referencing, but...
He hates me. Guys, I come back and we're already fighting. We're already barking at each other. Whose fault is this, huh? Dreamy probably told you to watch this months ago. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I'm just about... I could feel it bubbling up. I'm about to hit my anime arc again. And it will last like 1 month. And then I'll go dormant. I'll binge watch like 5 different animes. Jujutsu Kaisen. Gonna binge watch Jujutsu Kaisen, catch up on Demon Slayer. Demons of the Shadow Realm. There's another one. Oh god, what is it? Bleach. There's another thing I saw on TikTok. They're like, I don't know if it's an anime, it might be Chinese. They're like feudal era Chinese, and they're like deflecting Gatling gun bullets and they're flying around. I don't know what it was, but it looked really cool. I wanted to watch that. My Adventures with Superman. I haven't seen anything of that. Tomon B-side. What is that? Apothecary Diaries. I did start watching that. And I quite enjoyed it, but I'm very... It's hard to keep my attention. It's not the fault of the show. Like, I was watching it and I liked it, but I just got distracted. And one day, like, if I don't binge watch the whole thing within 3 days, I just don't go back to it. You know, I got busy, I did other stuff, and I just never sat down and watched it. Cat Mage, thanks for 14 months. He's back. Missed you, boss. Man, I am back. I hurt my throat. Threw up my voice a little bit, but I'm back. It's that damn phone. My TikTok. Oh, my throat. I need to get a throat coat. Okay. For next stream, I'm going to make some tea. Some like honey. And I'm going to drink it while I stream so my voice doesn't get as destroyed. I didn't think it would be agitated this bad, but I guess I haven't really been speaking much outside of my recording. I just looked that up 2 hours ago. What? Throat coat? Take it. Digital Circus. Saturday. We'll survive. I will survive. I will survive. I will survive. Okay? I will survive the spoilers. Well, I've been mildly spoiled. You know, but my thing with spoilers is as long as I don't see the actual, like... Not many things have hard twists anymore. You know? It's been a while since we've had a Dumbledore dies moment. Like, my philosophy is like, unless I see the actual clip, like a leak or rip, I don't think I really care about spoilers. I mean, I'll be disappointed, but I don't think it really affects it that much. I'm like mildly spoiled by discussions and stuff, but as long as I don't see the actual medium, I don't consider it getting spoiled. Because, like, again, when's the last time there's been hard twists in a film? It's not like you're watching Knives Out or something. But most things is like, well, I mean, let me think of an example. Yeah, I mean, even for most animes these days, unless it, again, very, you know, like blank character dies, this character dies. I've seen a lot of spoilers for that. It's like, oh, that character dies. But it's like, you know, when's the last time something like that has been like a twist? You know what I mean? Endgame, yes. Well, the thing is, even that, like, it really depends on the medium. If it's like a mystery or a thriller, then yeah, I think it would take away from it. But even Endgame, it's like Iron Man dies in Endgame. It's like, if you said that to me, like, obviously it's like a spoiler. I'd rather not know that. But it's like, you watch it, I don't think it's going to be like, you know,
I'm watching it, and I was just watching clips of that last battle in Endgame. Yeah, I don't think it takes away that much, because when you're watching it unfold, you kind of like know it's about to happen anyways, right? So it's like, again, unless it's like a mystery or a thriller where it's like a twist reveal, then that's spoiler. But if it's like this character dies, and it's like, oh shoot, okay, but like I don't think it really matters that much. Well, because a lot of people are like, what? That I can't even watch it now. It's like, why do you talk? You know, it's like, wait, that character dies? Man, why even bother watching? It's like, because it's a completely different experience. You know, it's like, you know that character dies, but it's like, the medium it's such a different experience to like watch it unfold. And the thing is, you're watching it for like, to see it unfold, not to know the plot points. I mean, they go hand in hand, but it's like, I'd say I never understood that. Oh shit, that anime character dies? Well, I don't even want to watch it. It's like, but don't you want to see the fight scenes and like watch it all animated and stuff, you know? It's about the journey, yeah. And the thing is, it's like, well, that doesn't make sense because I still rewatch stuff because you can still like, there's enjoyment in just consuming the media. It's fun to look at. Hey Reyes, hey Sakura, how are you guys doing? Like, think of Endgame. Oh, Iron Man dies? I can't watch it. It's like, there's this huge battle and all these characters and blah, blah, blah. Like, all this shit happens. It's like, why? I got spoiled, so why even bother? Huh? Undertale? Psh. That game is so... I don't think you could spoil me. You could spoil... Listen, I played it. I couldn't tell you what the plot of that fucking game is. And I liked it, I think. Something about the flower. I don't know. Something about the flower? Who's the flower? Is it him? Like, what is that? What even like, that's not even... That is definitely, like, the experience outweighs the fucking... Because it's like, I don't even know what happens. Boss said bother and was very cutiful. Dude, I got a bit of a speech impediment. I do. I don't know what specific type of speech impediment I have, but I definitely have something. Dude, I can't. The other day during my break, I had to read the script, and I had to say Red Riding Hood at the end of a sentence. And I kept saying the sentence. Tinkerbell and Captain Hook, Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. I kept saying Red Riding Hood. And I had to like uber enunciate, exaggerate my mouth movements, and I was like a fucking freak pretending to be human. Red Riding a Hood? I kept saying Red Riding Hood. I even say it in my... Let me see if I can find it. In my cover of Your Idol. Where is it? Let me see. No, where's the line? Now we're one and wild. I tried that take so many times and I could not say running. I couldn't do it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Now we won and wild. You didn't notice it? Well, now you'll always notice it. Now we running wild. You're perfect the way you are. Thank you. Oh god, my fucking throat. I'm probably gonna end stream. I gotta get some cough drops or something for the next stream. Well, okay, so I'm doing the song, and I throw out my voice, recording for it, and I was like, you know what, I think I can do it. I think I can learn, and I tried recording it again throughout my voice, and so I decided, oh, actually, I don't think I can, but I'm already doing this, so I need to just tank it and try to like squeeze something passable and just get it done, because I already committed to the project. So I will probably throw out my voice again, but I just need to like get it done. It's too late. I can't like not do it. It's like 80% done, recorded. You mean recording? Now we running wild. Violet, hello! Thanks for 21 months. Mo Stinky, welcome back. Yeah, you thought I'm ending stream now. Ricola? Just gone here? I know. My throat's my throat's giving me some scratchy throat. First he misses. That's right. It was your birthday. I missed so many birthdays. Why did you guys have your birthday these past 2 weeks? Happy birthday, Violet. Happy belated birthday. What'd you eat? You missed all of Pride Month? It's still, you got some time. I already wished you guys happy Pride Month. Why do I have to be streaming during it? I'm tired. Do something gay. Woo! Wiggling for pride. Now it's a Pride Month. There you go. There you go. Okay, everyone. I'm back for this week before I go on another, not break, but I have to go on pause for next week. But we'll play Pillman. What did I say we were doing on Friday? Your request? What about your request? Oh! I need to do an art stream, don't I? We're doing Wordle. Can Pikmin be... Ew. I don't purposely plan for them to be short, you know. They're as long as they are. Wordle. I quite enjoy playing those Wordle. There's been some crazy words on there this past weekend. Lady Savin, thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back, Caspurrtfolio. Oh, I'd eat myself. You wouldn't. I would eat myself. Can you imagine? 205 pounds of pure fettuccine, Caspurrtfolio. Whiskey mocked you in Wordle and 2. Getting it in 2 is crazy. All right, guys, have a good rest of your night. We had a little chat. It was fun. Okay. You say that, but if you literally scheduled Sunshine on a day you knew was going to be short. What? Whoa, hold on here. Violet, thanks for 22 months. Gotta redeem this one. Thank you, Vi. Thank you. How could you say that when I'm playing Pikmin 2 for the second time, even though I 100%ed it? Don't forget to do daily Wordle. I think I did it last night. I don't think I can do it again. All right, all right. Calm down, you guys. I'll be back on Thursday? What did I say? Where's my stream? Help! Am I back? Oh my fuck, why? What I've done! Alright, I'm back. Alright, I was saying, Digital Circus watch along Wednesday night, perhaps, okay? Okay? Wednesday night. Because it doesn't sit right with me to push it off until Saturday. It seems like that's too far along, okay? So we'll shoot for Wednesday night. Digital Circus watch along. I think we'll just watch it from the beginning. It's been such a long time anyways. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, bye. It'll be public watch along. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. At our usual time, 6 p.m. Pacific.